This here is downtown Dallas. Kind of a smoggy day. A little hazy. Right over here is I-30. It's I-30 East headed out towards Texarkana. When you go east out of Dallas, you headed towards Mesquite, and you exit off the Loop 12. This is the first view that you get of Buckner Children's Home. Red top roofs of these buildings. Loop 12 on the east side of town is also Buckner Boulevard. And this intersection right down here is Samuel. I'm going to walk down to the corner of Samuel and Buckner. Just past the intersection, cross the intersection here at Samuel and Buckner. And this is what you see of the children's home. It's hard to tell if I'm getting anything the way the sunlight is. I'll zoom in here a little bit. Just almost looks like a college campus. I'm going to make a circle here. Across the road here are some fields that is still Buckner property that we lease out to farmers. These homes are on old Buckner property. Just zoom on around. Over here is a brand new Pace Club warehouse. And standing down by Kmart earlier, that's old Buckner property. On this other side across is some fields we lease out, and there's an old house. We don't use it anymore. Used to be thousands and thousands of acres here as Buckner property. I'll tell you more about it in just a little bit. I'm going to walk down here by the main gate. I'm standing right at the edge of a field. I was standing on the other side of these trees a while ago, back up there at the corner. Standing by a field, that's Buckner's. They just use this for hay, sometimes corn. I'm standing across the tree. Here's Buckner's. Here's the main gate. And it says Buckner Baptist Benevolences, Buckner Children's Home, 5200 South Buckner. Across and see what that plaque over there says. Okay, I'm just going to read for you what the plaque says. It says Buckner Baptist Children's Home, founded out of concern for dependent, orphaned children. This institution opened in 1879 under the guidance of Reverend Robert Cook Buckner. He died in 1919. Originally known as Buckner Orphans Home, the first structure on this site was built in 1880 and housed 6 children. By 1910, the orphanage was caring for 600 children, supported by the Baptist General Convention of Texas since 1914, and later renamed Buckner Baptist Children's Home. The facility now primarily cares for children from broken homes. For more than 100 years, the Buckner Home has been a leader in Texas child care, and still is. Come in, I'm just going to walk up here. Father Buckner, as he's called, Robert Buckner, came from either Kentucky or Tennessee, and he came out to this area and became a pastor in Paris, Texas. He was very concerned about the orphan children in the area and finally did something about it. He was deeded a bunch of property by a Mr. Pinson, and he also bought some property. And they had thousands of acres here, hundreds of acres, I don't know how many. They of course did everything here. They raised their own beef, the garden, they grew cotton, which they sold. They had their own dairy. They had their own school here. In fact, as the campus grew, they had a boys' side of the campus and a girls' side of the campus. They even had a girls' woods and a boys' woods to go play in. They had a boys' school and a girls' school. It's just a very big thing. The first building we come to is called the Marist Memorial Center. Marist Memorial Center. I'm going to try to get in. It's really just it's a building, of course, for memorial for people from the Buckner's home who served in the armed services, and they hold sometimes special dinners here, special events. I played piano here for a retirement. Lady had been here, I think, 23 years or more. I'm going to try to go in and let you see the inside of this place. Also had, this last Christmas we sang some Christmas carols around here and did our Christmas lighting ceremony from here. We put lights up on all the buildings. There's lights out here on these trees, and I think we even have mayors and people come out while we light it. I'm trying to go in. Locked, as it is a lot of the time, so can't go in. But just sort of like a big ballroom in there. I'm going to walk the inner circle first. We've got an inner circle and an outer circle. The first building we come to on the inner circle is Crouch. Crouch is a 3-story building with a 4-story attic. Crouch is well, these buildings change their function from time to time. Crouch is now a boys' dorm. The lower floor has K through 6 boys. Second and third floor is supposed to have junior high and high school, but it's ended up mostly that second floor is junior high, third floor is high school. Right up here in this corner are some of the people we used to work with over in Teacher's dorm, the Phillips. See, the 1, 2, about those over here to that air conditioner, that's all their apartment. We'll go up there and meet them. This is called lovingly Magic Mountain, because it's, you just got to climb all these stairs to get up there. So we're going to go into Teacher's dorm and just walk through there real quick. Into Crouch, right here behind Marist Center is an old log cabin. I'm going to see if there's a plaque here that tells us what this is or was. Got kind of a little garden walk through here. There's Father Buckner out there. We'll go see Father Buckner in a minute. Oh yeah. This says Dr. R.C. Buckner was born in this Madisonville, Tennessee cabin January 3rd, 1883. He moved to Texas in 1859. In 1879, he founded Buckner Home. Original quarters cared for 8 children after his death. April 9th, 1919, work continued under sons Joe D. and Hal F. and grandson Robert Cook Buckner II. This rough-hewn 2-story cabin was moved here from original site in 1912 by staff and friends. Children playing around it gave the name Tennessee House. Here's that cabin. We're going to go over here and see Father Buckner. Here's Father Buckner. I think there's a plaque up here to read. The building we're looking at behind Father Buckner is the chapel. Below it is, in the lower level, is the administration building now. A lower auditorium. See if I can read what this thing says. It says, in loving memory, Father Buckner, Reverend Robert Cook Buckner, Doctor of Divinity, Doctor of the Letters, I think, founded Buckner Orphans Home. He lived and taught, labored, and I think it says achieved, that orphan children might be happy. His last words were, can't read it, not one orphan child, but all orphan children. That's what it says. There's Father Buckner. Got too much sun on him. There he is. Anyway, we'll go over to Crouch now. We'll go climb Magic Mountain. Right over here is the school. There's the RT Center. McElroy. Now that's Buckner Baptist Benevolence. They actually run the children's home. Not only this one, but the one in Lubbock, Abilene, the one in Beaumont, the women's shelter in Houston, the women's shelter here. There's another one of the old schools. Here we go. This is Crouch. Crouch. Alright, here we go up Magic Mountain. Better hold on. Alright, this is the first floor. And here we go. Second floor. Right here. And up some more. Here's a little bit of view of how high we're getting. We're almost there. Here's third floor. I was hoping Dennis is here, but I don't think he is. His truck's gone. Hello? Hello? There you go. We're in here with just the TV on. Here to top floor of Crouch. I'm going to show you a couple of the guys' rooms. It's just where some of the guys live. There's 3 guys in this room. And they got a shower in here? Nope, you just got sinks. Okay, we'll go out here. Go in this room. Here's another one of the rooms. Left the stereo going. Here's Saeed's bed. He always leaves the night light on. Always. Turn the light off. But the Phillips live up here. I wish they was here for me to bug them. Maybe we'll see them at lunch. But this place is just filled with roaches and rats, and they've been working hard on it. But they fixed this up as a living room for the guys. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Got a big screen TV that was left on. This is third floor Crouch. Okay, we'll go on out since nobody's here to bug. But like I say, maybe we can bug them at lunchtime. I'm going to go downstairs and continue the tour around the inner circle. Come to right after Crouch is Hunt. Hunt is now the all-girls dorm. They're situated the same way as the boys. They have the younger girls on the bottom, older girls on the top 2 floors. The other couple that we work with, the Allens, will be moving over here Monday to the top floor to work with the high school girls. That's our paint crew. They're doing window trim and stuff and eaves, and we've got a maintenance crew that just does everything. We don't have to do any of the yard work or repairs. They've got electricians and plumbers and air conditioning people and painters and grounds crew. And they got our own mechanic shop. Somebody's got the bus out here. I guess they're planning on going somewhere. There's a couple buildings back here. There's one way back here. You can't quite see it. But this area here is where we had an Easter egg hunt. That building back there, this dorm over here, both of them used to be for like our juvenile offenders program. Kids on probation, people in trouble with the law, kids that got real problems controlling themselves and need a lot of structure. They're in those programs. Right now nobody's in Berman here. It's an empty building. They've got the girls and the boys over at Pender. Right here is one of the old schools. It's not in use as a school now. It cost about, I think it's $600,000, $800,000 to renovate it, update it. Right now it's used by Mr. Al Breedlove, who's been a caseworker, social worker for 20 some odd years. He's retired from that, and he works here with family services. He has all kinds of clothing and furniture in here that he helps ladies who need furniture and clothing for the kids. And he and his wife work, of course, closely with the Christmas time and receiving all the presents and cataloging them and sorting them and having a Christmas room and a birthday room and all that kind of stuff. We're coming up on the administration building here. I'm going to slip to the back of it and show you something. But upstairs is the chapel here, and downstairs in the white section there is the administration building. Anyway, I'll slip to the back here and show you something. I'm at the back of the administration building here, and here's Manor Hall. That's where we eat. Manor Hall, nice word, huh? But on top of Manor Hall is two more stories they call the RE building, Religious Education Building. You go up these stairs and it's all Sunday school rooms. That used to be where they used to have the Sunday school for 600-700 kids, classrooms, but they don't do that anymore. They have Sunday school in the dorms. School in the dorms now, taught by the house parents, or they call them dorm parents. In fact, technically they don't even classify them as dorm parents anymore. They're called child care specialists. So we're gonna go walk in the front door of the administration building here. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go upstairs to the chapel first. Let's go up there first. There's one of our supervisors there, Henry Jackson. But here at Buckner, we believe in stairs. The more stairs, the better. Stairway to success, stairway to life, stairway to you name it. Here we are, we're looking back out on there's Father Buckner, the log cabin. It's Crouch. Hey, hey! Oh, there he is. There's their own Mr. Jackson. Getting in his nice little Cherokee. There he is. He's a pretty nice man. Good supervisor. There's Pace over there. Okay, we're gonna go in the chapel here. Here's our chapel. Big chapel. Whole lot of people. We had a big Thanksgiving service in here. Invite people from the community in. Let's see. Got a nice, very nice piano, very nice organ. Sound system could be a little better, but it's adequate. Here's a scripture verse. It says, "The Lord is in His holy temple." Habakkuk 2:20. Scripture verse over here says, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalms 45:10. And the baptistry. Look at the picture. It's a choir that's never been used that I know of, not much. It's supposed to be a 5th and 6th grade choir. That's where First Baptist Pasadena sang from. They were all sitting up there. I'm going to walk to the front here. I did do one service here. Susan and Kenny both helped me. They both sang, including Kenny, and I sort of gave a sermon of sorts. You even have a balcony up there. Our sound booth is right up there in that corner. Here, I'll even go up here. More stairs. God loves stairs. That's what it looks like out here. Now we'll go down to the administration building. Also up here in the chapel where we just came from, I won't go down these stairs since I went up the others, is Director of Volunteer Services. She helps coordinate tutors for our kids. People want to come do things for our kids, give things, they call her. They give us circus tickets, rodeo tickets, baseball, football. In fact, we went to the Dallas Cowboys the other week when they played Denver and beat them. We've been to the Rangers game. We go to Mavericks baseball games, SMU games. We just go everywhere. Here we go. We're coming in the administration building. They'll probably freak out when I bring a camera in. We'll freak them out. Channel 5, everybody run. Here's a guy here, most suspicious. Get a good look at this. Remember this face. Don't forget it. Oh. Yep, this is the workings of the Baptist Children's Home. Here it is. They're just working like crazy. Let's see if we can scare Mr. McElroy. Just walk right in on him, scare him to death. Oh, he's not there. That's where Mr. McElroy sits, right there. This here is a picture of a dorm of nothing but Vietnamese children.
There he is.
Hello, Channel 5. Run for cover! Ah!
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is for Mom and Dad.
Yeah, hold it.
This is for Mom and Dad.
This is a kid room. You don't have that? Don't have that?
Here's see there, right there's the old administration building. Right there, chapel.
Mike said he had this one. I'm gonna ask everybody,
Even
but
though
it still may not be.
One is again Mr. McElreath, our administrator. We just saw Mike Duras, assistant administrator. All our social workers, case workers, supervisors. They all work here. Here's the basic care office. Right around this corner is our mailbox, and our mailbox is right here. Where is it? Number 66. That's our mailbox, 66. Mail that you send us, go to that box. Of course, we've got a bulletin board here. Gives us all kinds of info. And here's what we call the lower auditorium. I don't know if we can see anything. Let's see if I can find a light. There we go. Lower auditorium. In here is where we had a dedication ceremony to those documents that were presented to us by that one group. I can't even remember what it's called now. It's got copies of the Constitution and the Declaration and some of Thomas Jefferson and Washington's writings and letters and stuff. And in fact, Allison Morrison's group from Van Buren, his youth choir, put on their program down here. Go out here and we've got a little break room. Yep, see, here's people taking a break, right here in the break room. But walking on around here, come around to some supervisors, counselors' office, training. See, Lisa's office is in here. I don't think she's here. So, we'll just go around and we'll go see the school. This is just more offices. Now we walk through the whole thing. Okay, right here's Buckner School. It even runs during the summer some. The person who runs this school is Dr. Becky Lyons. She came from DISD. She's a very sweet lady. She's helped us with some things. She helps some of the house parents on campus with their own kids and trying to get proper schooling. These are kids who can't make it in regular school. These are kids who well, they just can't. A lot of the substance abuse kids go here. I'm going to try to take you up to that room. Hello! I'm going to try to take you up to that room that has those things in it. I think they're down here. See if I can find it. The door's locked so we can't get in, but this is a room, and this is a special display that's going to stay here at Buckner forever of all these documents. And they're just all kinds of documents. Like I said, some of them are of amendments, some of them like a letter Teddy Roosevelt wrote about something. It's got part of a speech by JFK, Constitution, it's got letters by some senators and stuff. But very important display. There's not many of them in the United States. The school, they really could fill the school up. They could even use the other one if they could afford the money to fix it up. They work real hard with these kids. Kids who can't make it in high school, whoops, they just keep fooling around. They send them over here and tell them to get their GED. And they can get on with their life, do something else. They can go to service. Of course, a lot of the service requires them to have about 12-15 hours of college, or at least be working on it. In fact, right out here is one of those electricians I told you about. He's down there electricianing. Right there. I'm gonna come around here. Let me see. We're gonna go on around this circle. Oh, keep forgetting these steps are here. This next building here is called RT Center, Residential Treatment. These are 6th grade and under. These are kids who are out of control, need constant supervision. There are, what do you call them? Break-proof glass, solid, almost like bulletproof. They can't break the glass. There's alarms on the doors. They got a lot of staff there watching these kids. It's a new program. We're seeing some success. It takes a lot of work. In fact, oh, there he is right there. Looks good.
Working as usual.
That's right, working as usual. Taking care of the trees. Yeah. Say, grow tree grow.
Have a good day.
Okay. Larry's in charge of our grounds crew. But anyway, this RT program's having quite a bit of success. It's doing real good. Over here is McElroy. McElroy used to have boys in them, all 3 floors. Right now it's empty except for I think one set of dorm parents is in here. They're waiting for to move in the Allen's apartment when they move out this next week. Right now it's going to just sit empty. Again, here's a building, I don't know what it's called, but it is Buckner Baptist Benevolences. And like I say, they run anything connected with Buckner Child Care anywhere in the state. They run the True Home down the street, True at Home, retirement home, nursing home, and they're in charge of it all. It's millions and billions of dollars worth of stuff that they have to watch over and control. Here's somebody over here. All right, here, that's Lady Liz. This lady I just met the other day. She's one of the caseworkers over here. Since we've actually seen all the inner circle, I'm going to kind of cut through here, and we're going to walk by Cullum and some others, and I'll tell you about them. Cullum Dorm. Cullum Dorm is one of the big money-making programs on campus. They are the substance abuse program. Get a lot of money for the kids being here. It's a voluntary program. Of course, they're working with drug and alcohol abuse. They can progress out of the program. In fact, we've got a girl over in Teatridge now who completed her treatment or progress and was coming into the transitional living program, and unfortunately it's shutting down. Now right here is where we live, Teatridge. That's it. In fact, we live up here in that corner. That's our parking lot. That's our garages, carport. Over here's a bus barn. Got 2 or 3 buses. We keep in there from time to time. They're all out now, so I don't know what they're doing, where they're going, but this is the way to our place. This way right here. Also over here, Right next to the bus barn is a brick building to keep ground maintenance equipment in. They work on grounds all year round. A lot of times they use them to ask guys to help move furniture and change offices and things like that. But pretty good guys, do a good job. Place looks pretty nice just about all the time. Yeah! It's lunchtime. Our dorm here. Play basketball out here. Used to. Of course, the guys are all moved out. This little van right here is Brian's. Let me walk all around it and show it to you. This is Brian's van. He had one car towed off because some people called it and had it towed off. That was his little Subaru that he had while he was down there in Houston. Then he got another car up here, and he just ran the socks off of it, so he traded it on this one. And he tried to go into a shopping center. The clearance wasn't high enough and ripped his little vent there up, so it leaks in his van. This is his little van here. That's where the dorm parents park their cars. We're lucky enough we had a carport where we're moving. We won't. Oh well. There's Kenny's bike in there. This is going into our dorm here. This is the boys' door. The girls' doors are this side door up there and one up front. Walk through a little bit. Maybe I'll see Susan in here and we'll go to lunch. Let's see here. Got to get a key out. Got a sprained thumb. Things aren't going good. There we go. Alright, we'll go up here and see if Susan's up here. Boys used to live upstairs, girls still living downstairs. I'm not going to show you too much of the apartment, but we got a 2 upstairs room and a downstairs room. Can't see much in here. This is our living room, dining room, kitchen, bedroom, sometimes office. Got a little small kitchen. Oh, dishes. Bathroom. And into Kenny and Brian's room. And right here is Rex. Rex the guinea pig. There he is. There's little Rex. He's looking at us. Yeah, dude. Hey, Rex. Hey, Rex pig. Kenny's got a real good view from his window. I should have taken a picture last night. Let me see. I'm trying to find it here. There's a picture downtown here somewhere. Where is it? Can't get this to focus on downtown. Let's see. No, it won't focus on downtown. It's focusing on a screen. It's odd. Let's see here. Let's try it again. There we go. There's downtown. See, it won't focus in on it. But at night, it's a real pretty good skyline. It's got a. There's one build at the Hyatt Regency. It's got a sparkly round ball on it that flashes. There's a building outlined in green lights, and it's real pretty on a clear night. It's been clear recently, so it's been real nice. Let's fix this thing here. I think Susan's already headed towards lunch, so I'm going to head that way. I'll take you through a quick tour of the dorm. Like I say, the boys lived upstairs. 2 boys to a room. And it adjoined the bathroom. There was an adjoining bathroom to another room. So 4 guys shared a bathroom. That's where the guys live. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here. Phillips used to live in this apartment. I just stepped into a part of, this is really the original building I'm standing in now. Where we live is a new building. I think this old building had a fire in it, and this was another room for some of the boys here. Here was the boys' living room. There was not much room here. We had boys' dorm meetings up here, group meetings. And, whoops, door's closed. This was the boys' kitchen and laundry room. And I'm going to go back down and run through the girls' floor real quick. And we've got another room down there. But here we got a room. This is Bridget's room. Wendy used to be in here with her. She scooted both twin beds together. Some of these rooms used to be really decorated. They're not so decorated right now since everybody's moving out. You can see they've got a bedroom and a bathroom which connects to a bedroom. And they're pretty good sized rooms for 2 kids. Even with all the dressers and desks and everything they have, they're pretty good. Pretty good sized rooms. Look pretty good. Let's see who we can go down here and get them to screen. And here is just a whole lot of ugly out there.
I was about to say don't go in that room. No, I'm serious, Mr. Lee. Come on, Rogers. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh, it's been worse. This isn't bad. I mean, this is good. I don't even smell anything right now. Oh, I just got a whiff. I got to get out of here.
It's called a candle.
Oh, there's Joshua. Hi, Joshua. Where's he at? There he is. Oh, yes.
Anyway, so can I explain this to you?
Not till after lunch. Gotta get some food on our stomach. Hello. This is where the Allens live.
He's taking his neighbors.
And right here, this is the girls' living room. We have group meetings in here. Sometimes when we had to have boys down here, also we met in here. This is where we used to have team meetings, all the adult staff. And the girls' dining room and kitchen. The boys were much better cooks than girls. And the girls even have a little laundry room down here. Yay! Mm-hmm. You got a Band-Aid on you? How come you got a Band-Aid on your hair?
Because I hurt.
Oh, yes, you hurt it, huh? Is it feeling better now? Where's Caleb? Is Caleb sleeping? Mm-hmm. Caleb is Joshua's brand new little baby brother. He's about a month old. And Joshua's the big brother. So that's all we have for now. And we'll go outside and go to Manor Hall. We're going out our front door is the school. When I come back by, I'll take. This is the front of our building. Take a shot of it down the sidewalk, and we're going to go off to Manor Hall and have lunch. Because about 1 o'clock on the wall, it's time for lunch. But our car wasn't in the carport, so I don't know where Susan is. There's our dorm, Teacherage dorm. Obviously, it has the name Teacherage because that's where the teachers used to live when we had both schools going, I assume. Only people that'll be living there will be the 2 relief couples and a float couple, which they just hired. And they did talk about one time maybe putting offices in there, but we'll see. But we'll go on to Manor Hall, go there and have a lunch. This here is the back of the RT Center, Residential Treatment. They were going to have school in one end and living in the other, but the school didn't work out good in there, so they moved the RT school over to the school, and I think they're going to try to open up the side right now they just have boys residential treatment, and I think they're going to try to open a girls residential treatment on the other side sometime. So there's the Duprees. We saw Alan in the office a while ago. Alan and Yvonne. Look like got some girls down there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're pretty nice folks. They're brand new folks on campus. Just been here since early summer. Been doing a good job, just floating here and there, cleaning all the buildings. And just been doing a good job. I think I hear kids going to school. Just heard the bells chiming. Yeah. Kids are leaving Manor Hall, going back to school. Oh yeah! Let's get all of it. Oh yes! Ow!
We're school people. We're just a bunch of schoolgirls now trying to get an education.
Typical schoolgirls. It's on. See the red light? I'm taping this for my mom in Houston.
Hello, Mom. How you doing?
Let us see it. All right, what's up?
Yeah.
I was going to throw a gang.
Cullum. Bring it to Cullum. We can do that.
Yeah, bring the color back.
Okay. Okay, we're going into Manor Hall. Doot, doot, doot. Here we go. You won't believe this. Oh, wow. There's Christina.
Hello.
She just changed dorms. That's where we. Oh, yeah. I couldn't catch him in the dorm, but I caught him here eating. Yes. Stuff in the face. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Mr. Lamprey. Oh, show it to me, Lamprey. Show it to me, Lamprey. Yes. Yeah, we had to tour the dorm with y'all not there. Oh my goodness, here we go. And here's a normal dorm parent taking their normal kids to a normal lunch, just having a good time. Now watch how this lady dishes out this food. You won't believe it. Watch this. Watch this. Look at there. Ain't that something? Every day, all the time. Showtime! Everybody smile. Say hi to Mom in Houston. Oh, Dad's there too. I guess you want to say hi to Dad. Yeah, everybody always says hi to Mom. Nobody says hi to Dad. So I guess we ought to say hi to Dad. Okay, we're going to eat lunch. Okay, right in front of us, I've come out of Manor Hall and I'm standing by the school. There's teacher's dorm. Right next to us is the chaplain's house. He's got a little fenced-in patio so he can have a dog. He's the only person on campus with a dog. Our present chaplain has been here about 4 years. He knows Bernard Johnson personally. Bernard's been out all 4 years he's been here. He just retired from Army Reserve. I believe he's a 2-star brigadier general. His position here has just been phased out. I think this Sunday's his last Sunday here. They're talking about having a director of religious education or activities, director of religious activities, who won't live in his house. I'm not sure how that'll work. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be somebody ordained, because the church here I think is called Buckner Children's Church, or no, Buckner Baptist Church. It is a Southern Baptist church that you don't have to be a resident here. You can be a member of the community, be part of the church. Right across from the chaplain's house is another house we call Bob Chilton's house. He was director of clinical services. He's been gone since the spring, early summer. No one's living in his house. We've been told that possibly one or both houses will be reused as office space. Right here is Pyrese. Pyrese is an emergency shelter, 30-day emergency shelter. They have boys top floor, girls bottom floor. They're there for 30 days, no more. They take them out of homes, they take them off the street, runaways, what do you call it? Take them out of homes. There for 30 days, trying to find a better placement for them. Right over here is a water tower. It says Big Town. Sort of a little shopping center that hadn't done well. Not a lot of shops. Actually, children's home is in Dallas and Mesquite. I think right about where the school administration building may be the line for Mesquite. Part of the campus is actually in Mesquite, part of it's in Dallas. Actually, our dorm teacherage and us are actually in Mesquite. I'm going to walk over here to the rec and show you a little bit of the rec. The rec does have a weight room. It's got a ceramic room, craft room. It's got a bowling alley, about a 4 or 5 lane bowling alley. Doesn't work most of the time. Of course, the pool, ping pong, air hockey, basketball, volleyball. Buckner, long ago, of course, used to have its own football team, basketball team, baseball team. They were called the Buckner Hornets. The Buckner Hornets. We'll go down here and we ought to catch some of the maintenance men playing volleyball if we're fast enough. If not, they may already be gone. We'll see. Right down here is also 2 or 3 baseball diamonds. There's a Little League Baseball league that come and uses these. We allow them to use it. Their league plays out here. And it looks like somebody's on a tour. We'll just see. Maintenance people are coming out of volleyball. Looks like Nita's giving a tour and she's trying to figure out what I'm doing. So we'll just see. Oh, there is Danita. She wasn't just out of her office taking a nap somewhere. She is actually working. I'm saying hello to Mom and Dad. I'm going to go to Houston this afternoon and see Mom and Dad.
And you take this is our Abby and volunteers.
Oh yes. Hello, hello.
Tim's a good boy.
Oh, of course. Thank you very much. Howdy.
How you doing?
Wonderful.
Good.
Excuse me. Here we go. And here's our bowling alley. See. And there's foosball, air hockey. We'll come on around here. Oh yes, oh yes. Here's the professionals. The professionals. You want to see this? You won't believe it.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't have believed it. Got a weight room back there and everything. Let's take you in here and show you the basketball court. Could have shuffleboard, basketball, volleyball. It's pretty warm in here. Let's see if I can get a picture of this Buckner Baptist Children's Home Hornet. There we are, is Buckner Baptist Children's Home Hornets. There's Mark Doris, our assistant administrator, with Daryl Delaney, our director of clinical services, having afternoon basketball. There's the scoreboard. So, come down here and sweat and play, have a good time. This is looking back up to Bob Chilton's house. He's got a nice screened-in patio there. It's on the shady side in the evening. That'd be nice. Here's Pyreese, which we walk by the emergency shelter. We're walking by the wreck right now. These IBM volunteers that she just showed, I think they're out here doing a little bit of work. They come out here and help the kids. Like this, some of these are probably tutors. Coming up on our football field, another group of people that come out here and use our football field and gym and stuff is First Baptist Academy. That's First Baptist Dallas's school. But they come out here and practice football in the evening. Their band's out here in the morning. You can hear them playing. I actually sort of have a track here, but part of it's taken up by a ditch now. I'm gonna, this white building right here is our pool. It's probably closed now. It's covered. It's pretty nice. It's a good sized pool. Our assistant rec director is in charge of the pool, and she trains our lifeguards. She even took our lifeguards to Oklahoma City this year to a lifeguard competition. And since we knew some folks there, of course we'd been there, we could put them in contact with them, and they stayed at the Oklahoma City Children's Home, and they were pretty impressed with the campus and the facilities there. And this here's the old gym. So I'll go in there now. We'll have some kids who want to clown around for you, I'm sure. It almost looks like the old Jefferson High old gym. This is the back side of the school. We're actually looking west, sort of towards downtown Dallas. I'm gonna come in the old gym here. Here's the old gym right here. It's even got the old Jeff High colors. Walk on the other side. Here's the old gym. Looks just like an old gym. These are some kids from the alternative school, and in fact I think these kids are from the residential treatment center. They're having this afternoon PE. This gentleman right here was a resident here at Buckner. Graduated high school, went to college, got a teaching degree. He worked on the paint crew for a while, and now he's a teacher at the Buckner School. Right here's the back of Manor Hall. Right up there's the, what do you call it? Religious Education Building. This is the top of Manor Hall. Walkway. All these here used to be sewing rooms, laundry rooms, ironing rooms. This is where we have all of our food supplies and toilet paper and snacks and every stuff in this building. This is our commissary. If we can't see a crazy man named Hector. Let's see if Hector's in. This here is our commissary. Hector's already gone. This is purchasing. This is where we have our food, our freezer stuff. We send a lot of stuff in for repair here. This is our receiving dock. Hi!
I do.
Going to Houston this afternoon. Got a video for Mom and Dad.
Oh.
Here we've got a catering truck that's used by our kitchen. They take meals down to the Truett home, the nursing home. Sometimes our programs, sometimes our kids are on shutdown and they deliver the meals to the dorm. That doesn't happen very often now, but sometimes it does. Yep. Right back here, behind all these trucks, there used to be a mound of dirt. Under it used to be like an emergency shelter, and there's tunnels all under Buckner here, but they just this summer tore down that mound of dirt and everything. This building here used to be an industrial arts building. They used to teach sheet metal, wood shop, you name it. They used to teach in here auto mechanics. Of course, they still have those shops here, our maintenance menus. I'm going to walk in through our auto shop here in a little bit. They take care of all the Buckner vehicles, and Herman here and his wife have come over and taught our kids how to maintain the car and things you may want to have in the car. In fact, she did more help than he did. But he's helped our girls look for cars. He's going to be working on Brian's car tonight, he and another guy. But yep, this is called the mechanic shop. We sometimes wonder, but it is the mechanic shop. This is it, and we're hard at work. But this is the building, our maintenance office. They handle all our requests for plumbing not working and wiring not working and all that kind of stuff. Here's where that bomb shelter, that emergency tornado shelter used to be. This used to be a hill. In fact, there's someone wrote in some kind of diary that the boys used to love to get. This hill used to be to the top of these windows here. It's pretty tall, but this does go underground. But the boys used to love to get underneath the hill because the girls would be on top of it, and they used to love to listen to what the girls were talking about. We have our own laundry on campus. We send a lot of our bed sheets and quilts over here to be taken care of. We can send dry cleaning out a couple times a month. Of course, it's supposed to be just the kids, not the staff. But of course, it used to be even bigger. It's the laundry. Yes, it is the laundry. This is Hardin, right across from the laundry. The Hardin dorm, built as a children's dorm, small kids. Used to be probably nursery. It's actually 4 dorms in one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 suites in here. Susan and I are going to move down here in Suite A. Our apartment's actually on the back side here. We're going to have emergency shelter kids K through 6. There are a few of them in Hardin now, or in over at Paris. But we're going to have these kids just 30 days at a time while they're looking for places to put them. Upstairs, right over here, is kids like kids in trouble with the law, but these are younger kids again, K through 6, that like the older kids over at Pender. Upstairs is the assessment center. We've got the boys, we've got boys and girls. They're K through 6. They're here for 30 days. They do educational tests, psychological tests, and they try to find the best placement for them, whether it's foster care, here at Buckner's if there's a place, another children's home, back at home with relatives, something. It's a pretty interesting building. It's even got an elevator. Those 2 rooms are some relief parents' dorms. This is going to be our house here, Unit A, Suite A. Come in here. Been painting and working. This is going to be our living room. That room will hold 3 kids. That room will hold 3 kids. That will be our office. That's a spare bathroom for their relief and etc. This is going to be our living room and kitchen. Coming in here, they're painting in our bedroom. Over here was a bunch of mold and stuff. But we're going to pull up this carpet. This is our teeny tiny bedroom. One little teeny tiny closet. There's our kitchen in there. Our living room. Our bathroom. This is going to be our bathroom. Walk through to Kenny's room. Kenny's room's got 2 Murphy beds and he'll probably sleep in this Murphy bed that'll pull down. And then back to our living room. It's pretty small. Don't know how we're going to fit in here, but we're going to try. This is our little kitchen over here. Again, we're going to eat lunch and dinner over at Manor Hall. Breakfast we'll eat here. This room will hold 2 kids. It's got a bath here and hold 2 more kids. And again, it's got Murphy beds that pull down out of the wall. And we will have boys and girls. So we could have as many as 4 boys, 6 girls, or we could have 7 boys, 3 girls, just whatever mix is, whatever bed's available. But this is, we ought to be moving here in a couple weeks. We've got to finish our apartment I hear the elevator. We're going to try to go upstairs to the 3rd floor. But they've got to paint our apartment, put in new carpet. Then once the whole floor dorm is cleaned up in here, they've got to have the fire marshal come and inspect it. Then they can apply for a variance to have an emergency shelter in this building, and then we can come over and start working. We'll probably start moving before we actually start working over here, because it ought to be ready. Elevator's coming down. This is the only building on campus with an elevator. I'm going to go up to the 3rd floor. Ah! Hello. We're on the 3rd floor now. This is our laundry room. Since there's 4 units in their building, each unit has their own washer and dryer. Unit A, B, E, and F. I can't remember what happened to C and D. This is going to be one of Susan's and my storerooms. Right in here. We'll probably have our freezer up here somewhere. They're doing laundry now. I'm just going to run you through these 2 little playrooms. These are good because they can have these playrooms when it's raining and cold outside. They got they clean this room out quite a bit.
You do? Well, we don't have the right size though. I think it might be a little dangerous if we don't have the right size because it'll be too big.
I spent the last 2 days with a couple of those little kids. Here's another playroom over here. A pool table and air hockey. This is a pretty good sized room when you push everything up against the wall, and there's room for them even to ride trikes around and stuff, so pretty good size. We'll try to get back down this elevator and see where it takes us. Done talking with some IBM volunteers. They're really impressed with the campus and all we do here. This little building here used to be a radio station, a little AM radio station. I'm sure it used to be living quarters before that, but they said it was just the furthest thing down on the dial you could get. Over here is it's called Family Services Center. It's a 2 to 3 story building. I don't know exactly what was there. I think it used to be women in their little children and babies. I'm not positive exactly the history of this building, but it's shut down. Supposedly there's skunks and everything all in it. Again, it's going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to ever get it back up to running. Right here's the Berman building that's empty, I told you about. There's the Pender building. Again, those are the kids that have been in trouble with juvenile authorities, or they're just real difficult behavioral problems, not needing residential treatment as such, but they need what do you call it, just a real structured environment. I'm just kind of walking through the grounds here. I'm not walking on the road. I'm trying to walk where the shade is. We're coming up on the clinic. Clinic, of course, used to be the hospital here. There used to be a full-time doctor. Right now, for quite some years now, they've just had a full-time nurse. We just changed nurses recently. There's a dental clinic on the 2nd floor. We have a dentist who comes out on Wednesdays, a hygienist who comes out on Fridays. We just got all kinds of rules and regulations to follow, and it depends if the child is a private placement or DHS as to what hospital they go to and what to do. Now this is one of the most interesting buildings. As you can see, there's wheelchair ramps here. Been here for some years. But the wheelchair ramps go onto grass. One of the silliest things I've ever seen or heard. Nice wheelchair ramps, but they go to the grass. They don't go to a curb or anything like that. Here's the clinic. Fixing to go in. Give the nurses a shock. Let's see. We have a new nurse named Joy and a nurse's assistant named Patricia. She may be... Well, it's locked, so we can't go in. Oh, there she is. I don't know if she'll let us in or not. There she is. Oh, yes.
What are you up to?
I'm making a video for Mom and Dad.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Houston. Gonna go to Houston this afternoon.
You going to Houston?
Yep.
You're going to the right place.
This is the clinic.
We are the clinic. We have
Oh,
names. We are.
there's Joy. Yeah, there's Joy.
Joy at the clinic.
Oh yeah, at the clinic. I think he interrupted lunch. The psychiatrist comes and talks to the kids about the psychotropic drugs and stuff and. You got any blood for me to show? Can I film any blood?
I can make some blood
You could make some blood.
with your help.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to use my blood. This is where they examine the kids. I've been in here before trying to help them examine kids. Get all our medicines from here.
Is that it? Okay, thanks.
Janice Nichols? Yeah.
Here's some beds in case kids got to stay here a while. Of course, they used to stay here all the time. If they had like measles or mumps, they just stay here for days and days and days. But now they just only come over here certain times if they got certain illnesses for them to watch them during the day. They go on back. Here's one of the waiting rooms. But we have seen everything now. We've been around the whole campus. I'm standing here at the clinic, and you can look back towards the gate, front gate. That's right over there. There's cars going up and down Buckner Boulevard. Right over this direction, in behind these apartments, right back there about a half a mile is Skyline High School, and it does sit kind of on a hill so that it actually looks west and it's got a skyline view. It is a huge magnet type high school. People from all over the city come. They can actually even learn aircraft mechanics and just all kinds of high-tech stuff at the school. But I think that's all we got at Buckner. Can't think of anything else. And it's about, well, 1:03, so Kenny ought to be out in 2 hours. And so I better go pack my bag. We do have an abundance of squirrels on this campus. Squirrels everywhere. We got skunks. I think we've had raccoons before. We just see about getting ready to head that way. Speaking of squirrels, here's a little squirrel right here in this tree, eating him something. So we got a bunch of them. Oh, I didn't have it on. Thought I had it on. There's one right there. He just ran, he was sitting right over here by this van. I thought I had this thing on, but didn't. There's another squirrel right in there.